Wait, hold on. Can we quickly just do the intro? Because we didn't do that last time.
Oh yeah. What episode is it?
We have
I
a
don't
guest
even know.
now.
Oh, true.
This is episode 8.
Have you guys had other guests?
Yeah, you're the third.
Yeah, I'm the third guest.
Nice. No. He's the fourth.
Remy, Slow Puke.
Cave.
Oh, Cave. Yeah, you're the fourth. Wow. Congrats.
I'm honored.
Hey,
also appreciate being here.
Oh God.
I'm a fan of you guys, and it's fun to
oh God.
chop it up.
Yeah. I literally was like,
Thanks, buddy.
when we first started, I was like, okay, let's think of like funny people that we know that I'd love to just like goof off with. And one of the first people were like, we got to get Sam.
We gotta get Sam
and
back on.
Alex was like, no, dude, nah, dude, I don't like him.
Jealous
and,
of his.
Listen,
I'm jealous of him.
Yeah, people. It wouldn't be the first time I've rubbed somebody the wrong way.
No.
Why did you guys call it emergency best friend? I like the name, but where does that come from? Or are you just what's the significance of that?
We are best friends.
Say no more. All right,
and
that's all we needed.
It's kind of like, I mean, Mitch had a good explanation for it.
So I thought the idea originally, obviously we didn't really stick to it. The idea is like, especially when you have a guest on, Alex isn't going to know most of our guests. So I love the idea of, in a pinch, the idea of like, damn, I really need a friend right now. So the idea of having someone on, and hopefully by the end of it, it's like, okay, that's someone I could really rely on. That's my best friend in an emergency. For lack of a better word, you have an emergency button that you break the glass and there's Alex.
Okay.
Or there's Sam. Or there's
good. Yeah, by the end of the episode, hopefully.
Right?
I'm just gonna say, hopefully at the end of this, you and I feel a little bit closer.
But it also just sounds kind of funny and cool.
No, it's a cool sounding. It's a cool name for a podcast. I support it, and it's good. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. What's your?
Tell us. Go ahead. So, okay, this is Emergency Best Friend, episode 8.
Oh, this is the intro. We're doing the.
Yeah,
we're doing the intro. Okay, nice. All right.
We got Mitch. You want to take it away, or you want me to keep going?
We got Mitch. We got Alex. Feel free to introduce yourself. I don't want to say your name so that you can say it.
Thank you. I'm Sammy Breakfast, and I am a guy online who is named Sammy Breakfast, and I post stuff online, and I play poker, and me and Mitch have known each other over the years through music.
Dude,
and
a long time, like 2019 at least, maybe 2018.
Definitely 2019, but I knew who you were before that.
Dude, when did you put out?
You didn't know who I was, but I knew who you were.
When did you? Okay, I was doing a little bit of my research. I remember that. You remember this?
Oh,
this still comes up on shuffle. This is a little Nardwar for you.
Yeah,
this still comes up on my shuffle.
Very Nardwar. It's one of the easier Nardwars.
Remember this? It's you naked.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, I released an album in 2020, right before the pandemic. I think my album might have caused the pandemic.
It did. There was a lot of hidden messages, and I was like, "This is going to cause something."
There was some satanic stuff. I'd been dabbling in some like Jennifer's Body-esque
voodoo,
like, musicality mixed with like Satan worship and voodoo, and that caused the pandemic. But
you were Jennifer.
I was Jennifer.
I was Jennifer.
I was Jennifer. I was the band.
The body.
I was the body. The album is called fuck, I don't even
it was my roommate my roommate is moving in with his girlfriend and I can't afford rent or something like that.
Something like that. It's there. You had it up. You can.
Oh, I know. I already put my phone away. Here, I can pull it up again.
Here, I'll do it.
It's also so long that I can't read the whole title. It doesn't show it.
That's
it literally only shows some of it.
It might not be on Apple Music. I haven't paid my DistroKid dues.
That's cool.
But,
I like you're credited on that, and then Omaiwamo is one other thing on your Spotify.
I released an album in 2020 called My Roommate is Moving In with His Girlfriend, and I can't afford to live at my current place, so I need to move out. And it's an EP, and it's not good.
It's fun. It's still in my saves.
It's fun. I'm glad that I did it. I love that it's in your saved. I appreciate that. Yeah, if anybody's listening, please please stream it so I can make like $1.
Make your DistroKid stuff back.
Make my
yeah.
DistroKid, yeah, so we can get back on there. But that's really funny that you, yeah, I don't think about that project. I think I blocked it out of my mind. It's fun to be reminded of that time, and again, the time before the pandemic, before it caused the
before it
pandemic.
all.
So it's nice to think back on
You were
that
doing
time.
a lot in Wuhan at the time.
I was there. That's where I recorded it.
I was amazed
Oh,
when you
that's- I
posted
recorded it,
a
yeah.
picture of yourself in the studio in Wuhan, and I was like, "What is he up to?
What's he doing?
Bunch of
Yeah.
dead animals around.
What is he doing with those bats?"
I like this because it implies that, because I was kind of saying that the album unintentionally caused the pandemic, but you're kind of arguing that I was not only did it cause the pandemic, I was like aware that it was going to cause the pandemic.
You
from the
were a
beginning.
direct cause.
I was
You
a
were
direct
aware
cause, and I
of
knew it
risk.
was going to happen. And
Yeah.
You knew the
We
risk,
were
and
like,
you
I'm
didn't
going
care.
to Wuhan for
It's punk.
to record for 3 weeks,
for
guys. Be
music.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going for music stuff. And little did they know that was my big
Dude.
my big goof.
That's
I
very
like
punk.
to do a lot of goofs, Alex.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've seen any of my like past goofs, but I do a lot of goofs.
I've seen a lot of your content. Yeah.
That's
You've seen
hey.
some- okay.
That's something
subscribe
I
to
wanted
your
to say
OnlyFans.
is
I subscribe to your own
Amazing.
goofs.
Yeah.
You
and
are
that's my
you-
favorite. Yeah, my only goose is my proudest contribution. But I do a lot of goofs, and the pandemic was my biggest goof to date.
Yeah,
and I
to
haven't been able
date.
to top it
Hey.
That's a sinister lick. I'll tell you that right now.
Just
Yeah.
wait
I've
until
been-
the. Well, I won't say. I won't spoil it.
Don't
I
spoil it.
won't spoil the surprise.
You know what I have?
Just
Yeah,
say
you know
this
what I
is
have.
way
He told me about it a little bit. I maybe I don't understand the implications, the long term, but what he has planned sounds pretty funny.
It's another pandemic.
Yeah.
I'm doing another.
This
This
time,
time,
just
it's
say-
gonna be a-
This
I'm
time there's
doing
no
a different
DoorDash.
This time there's a
Alright.
trade war that's also
Yeah,
taking place
yep.
around the same
Yeah,
time.
It's
I'm here to
race related this time.
I'm breaking the news now. Yeah, I'm doing the race war.
What if
I'm-
COVID was
I'm-
racist?
It's what if COVID only affected white people? That's
Oh.
that's a thing. That's a thing that's
What did
coming.
they say? There was a race of
Okay.
people that people
Well,
were
they
like.
were saying there was a bunch of stuff at the beginning of the pandemic about like there's like a bunch of like anti-Chinese sentiment
Mhm.
out there,
Sure.
which and I think that there was that was during the stop. When did Stop Asian Hate happen? Wasn't that why did Stop Asian Hate start? I don't remember.
They were
It was
hating.
like
That's
some
kinda
incident-
tough.
The
I think-
Asians.
I think it was related.
It's tough.
to-
It's tough to say.
That's a tough one to talk
kind of-
about.
it's kind of- yeah,
It's a little
yeah.
more nuanced than I don't know.
I think it actually, all joking aside, I think it did happen as a result of like a guy on a bus or a train saying something related to COVID.
Dude,
to,
I
like,
think
an
so.
Asian person. That's what that rings a bell to me. I could
Oh,
be
yeah.
wrong, but
No, that
that's
sounds
what
that
it
sounds about
right.
right.
Slogans.
But
Series of demonstrations against violence targeting Asians, Asian Americans, and other Asians during the
Hmm.
COVID-19 pandemic. Yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
so it already
Yeah.
kind of was a racist
In
pandemic.
2021. Yep.
Yeah,
It
which again,
was.
Wow.
I caused, and I'm not proud of that element of it. But as far as goofs go, we all had to be locked down, and that's kind of funny, So I don't know.
Now,
But,
do you think Stop Asian Hate took away some of the fame of the Me Too movement? Kind of knocked the wind out its sails.
Apples and oranges a little bit for me.
I would
but
say no. I would say not.
Fair.
Not really. Yeah. It's not. I guess
That's
it's not
fair.
something I really think about much anymore. Yeah.
Take a look at that Wikipedia article I just popped into general. We might get some
Okay.
good stuff out of that.
I know we recently talked about Aziz Ansari.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I was right before I hopped on with you guys. I was watching an episode of Master of None. I was watching
fucking good.
the Master of None episode. Alex, are you a Master of None guy?
I liked it. Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah,
He did that episode about didn't he do an episode about that girl?
causing the pandemic. Oh wait, about which girl? Oh, I
About
know
the
he did
girl-
a stand-up thing about the
Okay.
girl.
Well,
There's
this is
another
you.
awkward night that happens with a girl in Master of None.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he like almost gets a girl pregnant or something.
Oh, well, that's season 1, episode 1 with
That's
Mhm.
right.
the great Noel Wells.
That's kind of a
from,
different vibe
SNL.
than
Yeah,
the Me
that one
Too
was
movement,
more-
though.
That one was like good natured. Everybody was on the same page. I mean, unplanned pregnancy is serious, but
Yeah.
like,
Alex
Aziz
thought the
wasn't
Me
getting
Too movement
canceled.
was about unplanned
What about you?
pregnancies.
What is it about a broken condom?
It happened to me too. Look, man.
It's the guy I
Yeah.
dated he had a condom in his wallet and he sat on it for 2 years.
Have you guys ever had a pregnancy scare?
Yes.
I'm unrelated. You have
Billion
many?
every
Oh, yeah.
time.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
wow.
Because you never
I
know.
have-
Dozens. Never,
Yeah.
never.
I mean, I guess
never
in theory,
stuck.
Pretty
I
much
guess in
anything that could
theory-
happen to me scares me.
Sure. Yeah. I've never had like a true one. I've never had like a true real one. All the girls that I've dated have made it very clear that
Been guys.
having my child would be a disaster for them.
Totally.
They're like, I can't bring. That's one of the perks of just about being me is that I don't have to worry about a woman trying to like trap me because I have
No one
nothing
wants
to
it.
provide.
Yeah.
Nobody wants.
That's cool.
I can't give them money. I can't give them support. So
good.
everybody wins. Yeah.
We'll find you someone. We'll figure that. We'll get that sorted out.
Yeah, we'll get a
Maybe
girl
by,
that
um,
wants that.
No, wait, hold on. Was the idea there that you've never
I've never had
Never-
I never had
okay.
sex with a woman.
you've never had sex with a woman? That's kind of what I was getting.
Guys,
at.
Yeah.
guys, plenty of guys. No women yet.
I had a
but,
pregnancy scare with a
fingers
guy I was
crossed.
hooking up with.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
He
what'd
was
you
a
say?
female to male. I mean,
I had a pregnancy
male
scare with a
unplanned.
guy.
Alex. Alex was in a very progressive relation. What he believed was a gay relationship with a female to male individual, and they had a pregnancy scare,
Mhm.
Okay.
And it was scary. I'll tell you.
and it was scary.
Who's
Yeah.
pregnant, you
It was
know?
a scary.
Could be either of you guys.
It could have
That's
been right.
not where- that's
That was
not
the
where-
scariest part. We didn't know.
I'm trying to think of.
I've never been
what-
pregnant before. I don't know what that's like.
I'm trying to think
Feels
of
like it would be a weird thing. That would happen.
the idea of the word pregnancy scare. Obviously, it means you're afraid of them getting pregnant. But I'm trying to think
I
of some
think
sort
that
of like
I'm
haunted
scared that I
house
think that I'm-
scenario.
Oh, what were you gonna say? I was going a different route.
I'm trying to think of some haunted house like scenario where the pregnancy is just
Oh.
genuinely scary.
A pregnant woman pops out at the haunted
Yeah.
house.
The pregnancy
Anyone pops out,
scare.
or like you open a door and it's like there's like a positive there's like an X-ray of a woman's belly. Are you allowed to get X-rays when you're pregnant? Probably not.
No.
right?
I
It's
hope
probably
so.
bad-
You know,
Probably really bad for the
Yeah.
baby. But no, I was going the route of like pregnancy scare. Like you have sex with a person that can get pregnant, but you're a guy who physically can't get pregnant,
Ooh.
and you're scared. I have sex with a woman, and I'm scared that I might be pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like I just have I don't understand how pregnancy works, and I'm scared that it could like happen to me.
Now, what if a
We'll-
pregnancy scare?
We'll workshop it.
What if a
We'll
pregnancy
workshop it.
scare was when you scared a pregnant woman?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That could
yeah.
be. That could be like
Yeah,
a
it's
big
something.
industry.
They're easy to
something-
scare. They got a lot to lose.
Yeah.
Guys like to do like erratic motions, loud noises, like
Right.
have.
Very
I mean,
unpredictable.
we like to have like weapons around the house and.
Of course.
Uh,
Do you guys have weapons in your
No.
place?
Well, but I mean,
Got
maybe
weapons. I have a lot of illegal drugs that I use recklessly,
regularly,
and I-
recklessly. Yeah.
without any care or
But
thought for what.
I have
will affect other
Narcan.
people.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
that's true. So
That's
I got a
good.
safety net.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you're good. Yeah.
That's what keeps
And
them locked in.
Mm-hmm.
the drugs or the Narcan. You're
Well,
doing Narcan.
it's
You're
hard
doing
to say.
Narcan just when without even doing the drugs first.
There's been a
I
couple
gotta-
of times
I gotta-
where I get them mixed up. Sometimes I do the Narcan first.
and do the drugs after.
What if they made like a
I
prep for
pregame with the
heroin?
Yeah, you
Narcan?
pregame with Narcan and then yeah.
They make a prep that you take so you can't overdose on heroin, and then you're like, I'm good. I can.
I'm
party all
fine. You don't even
Yeah.
get high off it
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's fine.
That's funny.
Don't worry about it.
I had a thought of wanting to get into guns.
Mm.
Like
You kind
a
of
few
look like
months
you
ago.
could. You look
could.
like you could
Thank you for
become
saying
a
that.
guy that posts pictures of himself shirtless with a gun.
Yeah, you would look
Like-
good with a gun, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be
Thank
bad. It
you.
wouldn't look unnatural.
Yeah. I feel like I mean yeah, I will take that for what it is. I used to have like an airsoft gun that I used as a prop gun, and it felt
Nice.
pretty good taking pictures holding that one. But
That's the whole point
have-
of a gun.
How long ago was
yeah,
this?
this was like 2017. This was
Okay.
2017.
Great time to do it.
Yeah, great time to do it. But yeah, I was thinking about getting a gun, like because I was just like, with all like not to get like too like serious and stuff, but like all the ice stuff was really just bothering me, and I was like, this sucks,
Yeah.
and it couldn't hurt to have a gun. Like
yourself, yeah.
the state could and will kill you
Oh,
if they
dude.
want
no
to.
reason.
For
Yeah,
no
100%.
reason if
they
they
want
want
to.
to. But you know, you might as well like have one. But I don't know. Guns are scary. Like guns are scary, and I'm lazy. You gotta like go to
Yeah.
school. You gotta go to like gun school for a week or whatever to get your permit or however that works.
Is that how that works?
But-
Where you live? What's your address?
I live in LA.
Okay, that's what I thought. So the rules in LA are different for guns.
What are they in New York?
I don't know.
I don't think you can have a gun in. I don't think you can have a
Probably
gun in
not,
New York
yeah.
City.
You can. You can.
Unless
you
you're
can have
cool
one.
about
Yeah,
it.
you can
have
It's a
one and still
vibe
carry
check.
it.
Yeah.
They do it based on like a vibe system, I think, in New York. Yeah, you just ask an old head. What do you think?
You have to get a guy in a Yankee snapback that's orange
To give you the thumbs up.
Give
Yeah.
you the thumbs up.
Also, how have you guys enjoyed all the Knicks stuff going on? Have you guys been like in a celebratory? Have the vibes been celebratory?
I mean, people
Like,
were really stoked for like 2 days, and then nobody gave a fuck at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because the season's
yeah.
over. Who cares?
Yeah.
Whatever, yeah. The parade
They're all gonna be
happens.
fat losers next year anyway. It doesn't matter.
They're not gonna be. Do you guys like? I don't think we've ever talked about this, Mitch. But are you guys like sports guys?
No.
I mean, not really. During COVID,
love
I really
sports.
was, but
You do,
not
really?
anymore.
I'm a big sports guy. It's like the most like non-online. Like I feel like I'm
Big gun guy, big sports guy.
big gun. Yeah,
He's
And
very.
you were
I
talking
can't
about
claim.
LeBron.
I can't claim. I'm wearing a LeBron shirt right
I'm
now.
also
Where do you
wearing a
think
mag.
he's gonna go? Where do you honestly think he's gonna go?
He
Where
moves
do I
down. He's
honestly-
wearing a MAGA hat.
I think Cleveland too. I think Cleveland.
I think LeBron's gonna go back to Cleveland, or he's gonna go to Golden State because he loves Steph Curry and he loves Cleveland. So I think those are the two options, and we'll see what happens. But
That was his first team,
Yeah.
right? It was Cleveland.
it was his first
Yeah.
team, and he was there again. He had a second stint there after he left for Miami, and I think that he could end up going back. But yeah, I love sports and I love talking about sports, but I feel like a lot of comedy / music / internet people are typically not that into sports. So it's like whenever I have like a chance to talk about it, like my eyes light up and I get really excited.
See, I like
We don't
sports.
need to talk about
I'd
it.
like
I
to
don't
watch
want-
sports.
Yeah.
I want to get more into
Yeah.
sports.
I feel like
Yeah.
growing up, I didn't know a lot of people that liked sports, and the people that I knew that liked sports liked it because they could bet on sports.
Mhm.
So like,
Sure. Yeah.
especially during COVID, I watched a lot of basketball because we would put money on it. But we're both from Buffalo, so you know
Yeah.
the Bills are like
Bills.
crazy. People
the-
are
The Sabres.
Sabres.
the Sabres, yeah.
Yeah.
But especially the Bills, like even in New York City, people go bananas for it.
People love
So
Bills.
I was aware, and I think it's cool, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's cool. I would
Sammy,
love
let
to
me
get
ask
into
you something.
sports.
You
Yeah,
a
let's talk about
gambler?
something else. We don't need to talk about
You
sports.
gamble? You like to gamble? Though?
I play poker.
like to
for,
gamble?
like, my
Okay.
job.
You
Yeah.
gamble on stake or DraftKings or anything like that? Sports betting?
Yeah.
None of that. Okay, good for you.
Culchy.
Why are you guys trying to get
Yeah.
a brand deal right now?
No,
We're trying to
I'm
sell
curious.
out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys need
What-
sponsors.
hey, what's
I
your
mean,
opinion on Israel? Hey,
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Well,
would be great.
I
Or
support
something.
whatever the gambling companies support.
Yeah.
In regards to that, but no, I'm not a big sports betting guy. Mostly just because I can't do it well. Like,
yeah.
if I was winning money sports betting, I would do it all the time. But
You wouldn't be talking to us, yeah.
I'd be watching some.
You'd be taking
cricket
pics
game
of you with a
that's
gun.
happening.
Cricket
Yeah,
game.
I'd be watching cricket at like 4 in the morning. No, but I play poker, so I guess that technically counts as gambling, but it's it very much feels like a 9 to 5 at this point in my life. Like there's no I don't get joy from winning
Yeah.
money.
I'm
I just
numb.
feel like-
I'm numb to the
I'm
money.
numb. I feel a sense of like relief when I win, and then I feel pain when I lose, and so it's not. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel good. It's not
So
a fun
do you-
thing.
Is Texas Hold'em? Is that what you're playing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good.
You guys
That's a
ever-
good
you-
game. I like Texas Hold'em.
Yeah. Do you guys ever play together, like with any of your New York fellas?
No, but we got people who have a table. I've heard of that. right,
I did a
Mitch?
lot in Buffalo. I haven't in the city. I don't think I've done any sort of gambling stuff. In Buffalo, we were pretty regularly playing, cards and stuff. But that was mostly a vehicle to drink,
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Yeah, quarters and dollars and shit.
As it
That
should
was a
be. Like,
vehicle to
you're-
fight.
Yeah. You guys have a fight club as well? You guys are doing fighting?
Well,
club
not
stuff?
anymore. Not since the pandemic. No.
Not since
Just
the
fight each
pandemic,
other.
Yeah, we fight each other. We hate
Have you
each
guys
other.
ever gotten into a two questions? Do you guys have like any how is your roommate compatibility? Do you guys ever get into spats? I feel like you guys are pretty like
Not yet,
compatible
no.
people.
Yeah.
But how long have you guys lived together?
A year, over a year.
Yeah, just about a year.
Over a year. And it's
Yeah.
been pretty smooth sailing. No
I think we're both like
bumps in the road?
pretty passive, but also like willing to communicate. Like, hey,
Yeah.
do the dishes. Oh, okay, my bad.
You
Like we
asked me
both
to get some
recognize
garbage
that.
bags. I
Yeah.
got them.
I think we both recognize like I'm living with another person. I got to be respectful, but at the same time, this is also my house, so I can do what I want within reason.
Yeah.
I think we're also both old. Sam,
Yeah,
how
we're
old are
both
you?
30.
Are you around our age?
We're like this. I think I'm older than you
I'm
guys.
30.
I'm 32.
I'm 32 as well. Yeah.
Ah, look at us. There you go.
Turning 31. I can feel
Very
the
nice.
age gap.
Yeah.
It's
You
noticeable.
guys have-
Sometimes
you
it's
guys have
noticeable with
scooters.
Alex.
You guys have
Yeah.
a problematic roommate age gap. That's pretty
Yeah.
funny. My roommate is. I have a roommate as well. He is 30, so we have the same age
Oh,
gap.
wow. Grooming.
Yeah, I know.
What's
I
he
groomed
like?
him.
What's his name?
His name's Dale. He's also does comedy, and yeah, he his handle is Dale Junkie. If you guys want to check out
Ooh.
his stuff,
Check him out. Yeah.
Go to my following, search for a guy named Dale. He'll pop
Go
up.
to my
He actually
following, hit
filmed-
follow.
He filmed that video that the LeBron.
That's a great video.
That was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it did well. But yeah, he filmed it, and his voice is in it at the beginning where he says I don't know, maybe Cleveland. And
Yeah,
that's him.
That was
Yeah,
iconic.
so
That was
he,
iconic.
he crushed it. You know, it was,
I
he
love
did
that
it.
video, man. I
He
really
knocked that out the park.
Thank you. He did, yeah. No, but no, I appreciate it. No, it did really well. I had the idea because our friend Kenny is this very like large guy, and I am average size, but I'm skinny.
Sure.
And the idea of him just putting sunscreen on me in general is funny. but then I was like,
it's just
if
a
they do it
good
from the
visual
front-
gag.
If they do it from the front, that's like a pretty funny visual.
That's really
and then-
good. Yeah,
and
that was
he did really good with his like facial expression. Like I told him like make it just like intimate, like sensual. And he killed it. He's very
It was
good
sensual.
actor. Yeah.
He's a good
Kenny
actor.
Murphy. Kenny Murphy is my
Kenny
Wow.
Murphy?
Kenny Murphy.
Wonderful.
Eddie
Wonderful
Murphy.
star.
Do you guys have a any like what are your guys' like go to, not like to show people, but just like special place in your heart sketches that you believe would constitute like a top 10 for you? Because I just couldn't think of anything that was like firmly in like even a top 5. I could just think of like the Charlie Murphy stuff and that sketch.
Dude, you know what you a lot of people probably won't know it, but you might, is the Birthday Boys sketch, the Pioneers of Rock.
I know the Birthday Boys. I wasn't like the biggest fan. I think I told you I met the Mike Mitchell or whatever, and yeah, like he has this really funny sketch that I saw recently where it's like that like Mountain Dew milk sketch. You know what I'm talking
That's
about?
from the Birthday Boys, right?
Yeah. They like just
He gets the
uploaded
job.
that one on-
And
he
he's
gets
like-
he gets the job. Yeah, that was a really good sketch. But
Pioneers of Rock, I is like insanely funny. It's you know those fucking guys, like they're making fun of Dead Mouse in it, but it's like electronic guys that are like all this music. It's like so inspired by, and they name like all these old school artists that where it's like, oh yeah,
with Ben Stiller. Ben
Yeah.
Stiller's in this one.
Ben Stiller is like one of the like recording studio people or something, and
That's really funny.
they're basically saying like a bunch of EDM artists are like, yeah, I mean we owe it all to like the guys that created this genre, like Slappin' Knee Willie, and like all the music is genuinely like unlistenable songs about like a cricket running around the studio and stuff.
That's really funny. I haven't seen that one. I'll definitely after we're done. I will definitely check that one out. You know what? I also just are you guys Portlandia guys?
I
Yeah,
love
I watched.
Portlandia,
Yeah, I think
love-
we
I
both
love
watched it when it was
Portlandia.
on.
What'd you say?
I think we might have both watched it when it was on. I have
We
like a
definitely did, yeah.
distinct memory of watching it at Carlin's, like a day that it aired.
I really like the sketch. This is just like a repeating sketch, but when they own that bookstore.
Yeah, the women
like
and
that
women
one.
first is
Women First
is so
is
funny.
great.
And when they do the flashback to when they were like corporate, like they were in like corporate media for like books or whatever. They were like they were like literary like bosses, and they had a rivalry. It was called like the Ballad of Tony and Candace or whatever, and it was
So
just like it was so funny. Like it was like their origin story, and I love that they did that. I think that
Portlandia was
there's-
a great show. It
Portlandia
really
was an
had.
awesome
It was
show.
a banger.
Just thinking back on like just on this like top 10 sketches conversation, like I'm
Mhm.
sure that I could throw a Portlandia one in there and feel like fine about it. But yeah, Portlandia was awesome. Yeah, big Portlandia
I'm
guy.
trying to
I
think
just,
of
like,
so
popped in.
I'm not like a huge SNL person. Like I really
Yeah,
like
I was thinking that
SNL.
too.
I appreciate it like for what it is, and obviously there's a lot of SNL sketches where I watch and I'm like, oh, that's so funny.
Mhm.
But I can't think like I'm trying to think of like sketch. I don't know, like sketch comedy. I'm more of a YouTube guy nowadays,
Yeah.
which sounds like kind of a
Me too.
loser thing to say.
No, I
But, like,
get it.
So
Yeah.
much sketch comedy just became one-off, like quick. You know, it's just like quick YouTube videos, or even like a TikTok.
Short form content.
You know
really
what I mean?
changed
Like
it. Yeah, it changed the
sketch
landscape a
sketch
lot.
comedy during like the television era was just like basically 40 TikToks in a row. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
so it's I don't know. It's a very I guess I never really thought of that until just now, and now it's kind of blowing my mind. Obviously, it's kind of a stupid
Key and
observation.
Peele had some
but
good ones.
Yeah, Key and Peele had some good ones.
Keegan
Mad
Michael
TV.
Key he does this character in Key and Peele, but he started in MTV Mad TV.
I used to love
fucked
Mad
up
TV.
The
was awesome.
psycho bald
Yeah,
coach.
the coach guy was really funny. Yeah, he was a good character. What do you guys think of all this Keegan Michael Key's wife is crazy news? Have you guys seen that?
Not heard anything about
I
that,
saw a
no.
little bit of it. Okay, wait. I have a little bit of a segue after that, but I don't really understand what's going on with that. Is it just that like she's kind of a control? She's like a girl boss and doesn't like him doing stuff. I don't know.
It's like apparently she's like cost him like opportunities because she's like unlikable. That's like
That's cool.
yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
goals.
Keegan
Yeah.
Michael Key wife. Here we go.
Yeah, but there was
Uh,
this like this comedian woman did a set where it wasn't that funny, but
She's a hot woman. I'll say that. I'll give him.
Keegan
I'll
Michael
throw him
Key's
that one.
wife?
Yeah.
Keegan Michael
You know,
Key.
Keegan
Michael
Michael Key and drag is hot.
respectful. I'm respectful, so I won't comment on that. But
Yeah.
but yeah, this comedian woman did a set that wasn't that funny, but it was interesting because she just kind of just ripped into Keegan Michael Key's wife without like naming her, but it was like very clearly her.
yes.
Yeah. And she claimed in this like set that like that she has caused like a rift between like Jordan Peele and Keegan Michael Key, and she has
Really?
ruined opportunities for
That's
it's like an
cool.
interesting story. Yeah, I would say this like it came up like a month ago or something, and then nothing really has come of it. But I don't know, it's interesting. Just
That would be
a
really
discourse
cool.
thing.
If I had a girlfriend that like drove. I honestly, Alex had this before.
Yeah, I've
a
had
girlfriend
this a
that
couple
really. Alex had a girlfriend. Alex almost moved in with me a couple of years ago, but he had a girlfriend that thought I was a misogynist. But I think it's just more because she thought Alex and I were going to maybe be gay together if given the opportunity.
And I was kind of messed up that she was getting in between, you guys in that way.
Us
We were eventually
maybe
gonna
being
do
gay.
man. We were eventually gonna be
Yeah,
gay.
We're gonna
yeah,
do
that
an
was our last
MLM
chance.
situation, but
MLM.
not
We were gonna do
cool,
a
but,
multi-level
yeah.
marketing scheme.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Yeah.
at goalkeeper masks still. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
okay.
gotta-
So one thing I wanted to say is, speaking of Keegan Michael Key, by the way, I'm not a misogynist. I don't even know where she could have gotten
He's
the
not.
idea that I was a
This
misogynist because
person was
I was
not
very
well.
respectful to
There
her.
was-
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. I was gonna
threw
say,
my jacket in a puddle
that's the
for
reason-
her, and
I had a sketch idea. Tell me what you think of this idea for a.
it's like it's really heinous and all, like
Yeah, it's
really
a very
hateful.
misogynistic
This
sketch.
this
Very
pregnant woman gets
Yeah.
the shit beat out of her, right?
And we're all laughing. Naturally.
No, my idea is that I want to do this. Like, you know, the thing where like the trope of like they put the jacket down on like a puddle and
Puddle,
the
yeah.
woman
Mhm.
walks over it. My idea is that I take off my jacket and she walks over it, but then there's like an additional puddle, and then I take off like all of my
Your
clothes.
skin.
I could, if I had the production value for that, sure, and I'm just like a
Yeah.
skeleton at the end, but
Mhm.
I take off all of my clothes instead of just my jacket. So I'm in visual gag world now.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what
be
would
in
And then
also
there's
be
a
a
really
visual
really
small puddle
gag.
at the end, and you have to take your boxers
You know what
off.
would be an
Yeah.
awesome
Yeah.
visual gag? And this would
What?
probably rock worlds in like the 90s. You lay your jacket down in a puddle for a girl, and then there's like a montage of you continuing the night with your dirty, soaked jacket.
Wearing it.
Yeah, you're wearing it.
Wearing it.
As if
It's dripping
nothing.
down your
It's
pants and
it's like
stuff.
absolutely fucked.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is what you're supposed to do. What, am I gonna leave the jacket there?
Yeah. It's a nice
I can
jacket.
take it
You lift
home,
it and
like-
immediately put it back on and go about your nice
Just
date
fucking-
evening. That's a visual
You're
gag.
tasting wine and you still have your jacket on. At the,
There's like
covered
literal
in dirt
human
and mud.
shit all over it.
that is a good
That's
visual
cool.
gag.
You know,
Yeah.
okay, so feel free to, if you can make this happen before me, by all means, feel free to do it. Sketch that I really want to do. It's kind of prank related, but
Have you
kind of
written-
sketch.
Have you guys done like sketches together? Like, have you guys like written? And
Not
shot
together.
anything?
No.
I used to do them in
You-
college a lot. I want to get back into it,
Yeah,
but
get back into it. Might as well. Who cares?
I'm trying
Yeah.
to find a bald person that is good at improv, because what I want to do is have one of my bald friends be freshly bald and then go to a barber.
Do you know?
Wouldn't that
There's
be
this
cool?
guy-
Spray 'em.
There's a funny, almost bald guy. You might know him. His name's Internet Boy. His name's Sam. Do you know who that is?
Oh, is that the guy that does the songs?
Yeah, he does. Songs.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a bald guy.
Yeah, I've met him
And
before.
I think he lives.
He does live in New York.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, since you guys aren't like close friends, maybe that's not who you would want. But he's a guy he's a bald guy that's funny.
Yeah,
And
he
it's-
is really funny.
it
I
could
heard of
be,
him because he hit on
that's
my
right.
old roommate. That's how I found
shit,
out
okay.
about him.
All right. Hey, you know.
Not in
So-
a negative way. I didn't care. That's just how I found out about him.
Happens. Just,
Yeah.
I will say,
That's
I
just
think
how
the
I found out
reality
about
is if you went to the barber as a bald guy, they would do the spray thing. They would spray your shit up and line you
Why
up.
do they? Why do they do the spray?
Because you're
Something you'll
motherfuckers are
never
balding,
understand.
Man. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
people are
Look,
going there and they got thinning hair.
Something
and
you
can't really
will
line 'em up.
never understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
How's your hairline, Sammy?
It's not bad.
Looks good. Looks real
It's
good.
better than mine.
It's
Damn
like,
good.
well,
Yeah.
you guys got to get on finasteride.
I mean,
You guys got.
I am.
I think
You,
you're
you
fine,
guys-
dude.
It looks fine for both.
Mine's
of you guys.
been
Yeah.
the same since. I mean, I have this going on, but
Yeah,
I got some
that's
baby
not that
hairs.
crazy.
It's been the
That's
same
fine.
since I was like
I-
19.
I think that you guys are both fine. I've been on finasteride for the last like
Dude,
almost
look.
5 years. No, it's like it's
Pulls up
what-
mustard and holds it in front.
Dude,
of
look. Dude,
No,
look.
Everybody should be on it.
It's a
because
dead
just
rat.
But people are scared. People are scared to go on it because they're scared
Uh-huh.
that it'll give them like crazy side effects. Because but I don't think the side effects are insane. Like I was on Accutane a few times because
Uh-huh.
my acne used to be like really.
Did you get
bad.
Accutane lips? I just learned about those.
What is that?
Where your
They were
lips are
really
like
dry.
so, yeah. Apparently they
They were
become
really-
insanely dry.
They were everything was dry. Like my skin was peeling all the time.
Oh.
Like I had like a sunburn. Like so in addition, so I had acne, which looked bad, and I had like peeling of skin.
That's cool.
It was
No,
cool. It was,
girls
a
like
double
that.
whammy.
That's what's
They
in
love
now.
it.
Women love that shit.
I did
man.
really well in
It's
high school with the
counterculture.
ladies.
Did
Yeah,
you get
but
acne scars? You don't look like it.
I didn't get scars, but like, which is I'm like
Should've
I'm
picked at 'em
grateful
more.
for it. Yeah, I should have
Yeah.
picked at him more.
That's I'm
yeah.
telling
That-
you, dude. Counterculture. Looking good is not cool anymore.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's cooler to just look different. You don't
Yeah.
want to all this looks maxing business. I'm not.
I know
about
that's
it.
gonna go by the
I-
wayside.
I saw a TikTok today
Mhm.
of this guy talking about how he watched like Ghostbusters, another movie, another classic movie that I
Great
haven't
movie.
seen. He watched Ghostbusters and like a few people had receding hairlines in that, and he's like, it's kind of a vibe to
Yeah.
have a receding hairline. And I was
Mhm.
like, he's right. Like certain guys can really pull it off. I don't think I could pull it off as well. I don't think I have the charisma to be a receding bald guy a receding hairline, like charismatic guy. I don't have the levels of gregariousness required to be that guy. I'm
Your
just
hair
that's
is
not
really good. I'll say you
Yeah.
have great hair, and if you did
that's
not have
very
it, I
sweet of you to
wouldn't
say.
respect you as much.
You know what I just
Sorry.
realized?
Good. Well, I'm
So,
glad I have it.
Yeah,
Thank
My
you.
room
no,
isn't.
really.
Same for both of you guys. You know,
My
Thanks.
room's not hot
I love my
anymore.
hair.
The AC has done its job, and my face is
Nice.
still red. So I think I just have a horrible sunburn. I just got
got a really-
sunburnt today, and I'm just now realizing it.
I got a really bad sunburn on one. You can actually kind of see it in that video where I don't have my shirt on. I have a really bad sunburn that tanned decently well, but it tanned in such a strange way that it's like a box on the right side of my
Ooh.
torso.
That's
I
cool.
could pull it up here. I could.
Did you go running that day actually, or yeah? Let's see. Pull it up.
No,
Pull
I
it
didn't-
up on the screen.
I don't know if that.
I could see it.
Oh, I
see
see it
a
at the
little bit of what's
bottom.
going on there. Yeah.
it's like
I
this.
see that.
Like this area. It's like a box. Anyway,
Dude, that is nice.
I did not go running that day, but the idea came because I went for a run, and right before I went for a run, I put on sunscreen. Couldn't get my back, and I was like, it'd be funny if this large guy got my back from the front. But I got sunburned, and I've been peeling like for the last week, and this sunburn happened to me like a month ago. So
Dude, I think I sweat off my sunscreen. I sweat so hard
can see.
today because it's like
Yeah.
102 degrees in New York.
Yeah,
right
you guys.
now. Yeah.
Do you guys have a heat wave going on right now?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
we do. I went to the
How are
beach
you
today.
guys? Yeah, how
You
are you
went to
guys
the
coping
beach?
with it? Besides, are you guys like going outside more, or are you trying to stay in more?
I just did the same shit I do every day. I walked to the gym and back, but I'm not kidding. I was sweating like so bad that like it got to the point where like I couldn't see where I was going because I had sweat in my eyes,
Sweating
and it
in
was
your
like,
eyes? Yeah.
yeah. I
I've
probably
been
looked
riding
insane.
my bike a lot. I got a bike in May, and I've been loving
Nice.
riding my bike all the time. And like,
That's cool.
I think well, in the heat wave, I think I've been doing it too much, and I think it's actually
Uh.
making me kind of sick.
Yeah, it's not the
I
pills.
really, it's not.
It's not the
no,
pills
it's
or the
not good.
dairy. It's
I
the
don't know.
bike
They're like,
rides.
you got to be careful. You got to stay out of the heat. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm exercising. And it's like,
Yeah.
no, you
YOLO.
Can, you'll just die
To
out there,
quote the
man.
late great YOLO.
Yeah, honest to God.
Oh,
And you
okay,
just-
wait.
How are the bike lanes in New York? Can you
Dude.
bike safely in the city?
Yeah,
You can. That's cool.
absolutely. I mean,
He's
not
lying.
all over it,
Safely.
but most of them,
But a good chunk. Yeah.
yeah,
You
there's a
guys
lot
have,
of really good ones.
Yeah, that's cool that you have the opportunity. I miss biking around. That was a pandemic thing for me. I would bike around. Like I was staying in my parents' house in the Chicago suburbs, and I would bike around the suburbs at night on my dad's bike. And that
Nothing
was,
better, man. That feels great.
It was a vibe. I would listen to the Palo Alto soundtrack.
Ooh,
and,
nice.
Oh yeah.
and ride around. Big
Underrated
fan of,
movie.
Palo Alto. Yeah, James Franco coming
R.I.P..
back. What are your guys' thoughts?
Where
What are your guys'
did
thoughts there?
James? I mean, what
He's
happened?
posting these videos on like
Oh,
TikTok
I
and
heard he's trying to
Instagram.
make a comeback.
He's doing
What
a little
happened to him?
comeback.
Does he get
Trump
canceled
should
for sex
pardon
stuff?
him.
He got canceled for texting like a girl that he knew was a minor.
He
In
also
New York.
so
In
not
New
only
York,
that,
I
but there
believe.
was also like evidence that he was teaching acting and would do like intimate scenes and like
That's
get
right.
pretty
Yeah.
weird about them.
Yeah, he's just
That
he's
is
a weird
apparently
he's a
lot
weird
of guys
guy.
do that, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it
He-
feels like it's something that the guy who I imagine James Franco to be would do.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, like he clearly, he's on some weird stuff.
Sammy, you ever
I-
see that movie Amy's Game?
Molly's Game, yes.
Molly's Game, yeah.
Amy's
that's a great
Game?
movie.
Good.
Amy's
Amy's Game is the sequel.
Is
and,
this-
and yeah, that's the
They're playing
that's
Pachinko.
Her
that's
game
the
is
one-
even
that's
more
one-
sadistic.
It's
Yeah.
even more. Yeah, just when you thought it couldn't get any more fucked up. Yeah, no, I really like that movie, and
I
it's
bet, I was
like,
gonna say.
and Michael Cera is playing the
Tobey
Tobey
Maguire.
Maguire character, and Michael Cera in that movie is such a like sociopath, and I think he does a good job portraying what the book portrays Toby to be, and that's just like a very ruthless, guy.
Can
But
we-
yeah, by all accounts, he's a good poker player, but he's like kind of a scary guy.
Wait,
Because of Ozempic?
you know who we should really continue to cancel to the point of he should be killed is Jonah Hill for bullying his
Yes.
surfer girlfriend.
His
I
hot
think
surfer
that should be
girlfriend,
that should be sentenced to death. If you're
Yeah.
if you have a girlfriend that's a surfer,
Those texts were really funny too. What did he say? Like,
I'm just gonna Google
Something
surfer
about a post- She
girlfriend.
posted herself in a bikini or something, I think.
Yeah, that
see.
sounds right. Like she posted herself in a bikini, and he said something along the lines of like, "You shouldn't do that."
I'm
Like,
gonna
Yeah,
jack
it was-
off. Let me see.
Yeah.
What did he say? Jonah Hill
Hope I don't
text.
jack off.
Okay, Jonah. I want to know how this picture came out. Okay, plain and simple. If you need, wait, okay, again,
Put
I'm
it
just
in general.
I'm just
Yeah, I
saying.
wanna-
Okay. So check this out. I just clicked on garbage and
Plain
Oscar,
and simple. Oh my god, this is
Yeah.
crazy.
Plain and simple. If you need, and these are all bullet points: surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, friendships with women who are in unstable places. If you have any BPD friends, we're done.
We're done.
And
If you have
from
any
your
KPD
I like, and from your wild recent past. I think that's interesting too.
beyond
Like,
getting a lunch
I
or
know-
coffee or something.
I'm on the surfer girlfriend side. Like Jonah Hill's doing a lot here, but
yeah.
but I kind of want to know what
I
what
wanna
was
know about her
wild
past.
recent past, and also if Jonah Hill's getting into a relationship with a woman who has a wild recent past,
recent is
posting a-
really important.
Posting a bikini picture seems like the least of his worries. That seems fine to me. She has a wild recent past. I'd be worried about her, like, I don't know, going out and doing something a lot crazier than that. I can't think of an example right now.
I'm looking at this.
vaping.
I'm zooming in on the picture of him in the
Ugh.
contact. What do you think? Is
Get
that, is
rid-
that him with a dog? What's going on there? Looks
Dude.
like he might be hugging P Diddy. See
Have
that?
you guys?
See what I'm seeing
Is
there?
it?
That's a
is
dog.
that
That's
him
a
hugging-
Diddy dog. It's a
Zoom
Diddy.
out.
That's a
yeah.
Diddy dog. That's not
Diddy
P.
dog.
Diddy.
Diddy dog sounds like Diddy's brand of hot dogs, and honestly,
And honestly,
dude,
missed
Sam,
financial
I'm telling you,
opportunity.
He was this close to doing the Diddy dog.
Okay,
But
have you-
everything went to shit.
And they clipped his fucking wings. Another angel fell to earth.
Icarus.
big.
P. Diddy is
guy.
Icarus. He flew too close to the sun.
He made Ciroc. He made what was his record label? And then he was going to do the Diddy dog, and that was going to change hot dogs
The
forever.
Diddy
That was
dog
gonna-
was gonna change hot dogs, and then Big Nathan's they cut him out, and
Ciroc.
Hebrew
label.
National,
Mhm.
Big Hebrew National, they stopped
Sabrat,
him.
Hebrew National, Nathan's, the Costco guys.
Yeah.
This is all fucking
they
documented.
wanted, they
You can find
wanted,
this
they
online.
wanted Diddy dogs to be done, and they got what they wanted. That's
That's what it was. There
You
was
know,
a
there was
smear
like the free-
campaign created
like
by
the free-
Nathan's Hot Dogs to stop the Diddy dog.
Yeah.
There are the free Diddy people that are like, he didn't do anything wrong. Like, you're like putting a respected black man in prison. Like, you're just trying to cut down a black man. We are of the take. It's like, we free Diddy because he was just trying to make hot dogs.
He was gonna make the best hot dogs.
He was gonna
This is
make
about the pork industry. This is about
the pork industry. They assassinated his character, and we need to bring him back because we were promised some of the best
Diddy
hot
dogs.
dogs.
cheap,
That
affordable
never
hot dogs
exists.
that everybody
Affordable
can
hot
have.
dogs. He was
That's
gonna
what
make
it
affordable
is.
hot dogs.
He was gonna
And
make
now-
the
and-
every
yeah.
man's hot dog. Finally.
And Hebrew National.
And thank you
Okay,
for saying it.
okay.
I know.
And
He's a
I'm-
guest on the show, people.
I'm allowed.
okay?
I'm allowed to say it because I've had a bar mitzvah. I'm allowed.
Oh,
I-
I thought you were gonna
congrats.
be like, I have a Jewish friend.
I have one Jewish friend. Yeah, no, but I'm a Jewish person. I'm allowed to call out. That's part of what being a good ally is about. It's about speaking truth to power. And Hebrew National has too much power, and they're responsible for Diddy going to prison. It's all bullshit. It's all just to prevent. They need to keep
Diddy
their sales up.
dogs.
It's to prevent
Diddy
Diddy
dog.
dogs, dude.
You know what's crazy?
Sorry.
Went to the grocery store. They only had beef hot dogs left.
Huh.
What's
Are
that
you
mean?
like?
What that mean?
What-
Sam,
I
what do you
know.
think about that? What's
Speak, Sam. As
Sam, speak on that.
as a guy that's at a
Let me
bar
speak on
mitzvah,
that.
speak on that.
Let me speak on this. Wait, are you like vegan or something? Are you
No,
vegetarian?
so aren't hot dogs normally like a pork mix? They only had beef hot dogs.
not uncommon, but yeah.
I don't think it's
It's-
uncommon.
I think it's because it's going to be July
fourth.
4th.
we-
Someone
yeah,
bought all the regular
they probably-
ones.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we grew up like in my house. My dad was raised more religious than
A
we
beef
were
guy.
raised, but he he liked beef hot dogs more, but he was also like, we're not going to eat pork in the house.
Mm.
So we never had like.
So we'd
non-beef
stand on the
hot
porch and eat
So,
pork.
yeah, isn't that
Yeah.
is funny? The people who eat kosher do little tricks like that. Like they put like a screen up next to them. So
I
that
really
people
like-
see
There's a thing in New York where it's like there's a bunch of string. Like, have you guys heard about this? Like,
I've
there's
seen
a-
some very funny tricks to get
Steen?
around.
You-
No,
you've
I've seen, I've witnessed, I've seen.
Huh? Okay,
I almost
pick
said
up what you're
Jewish
putting
tricks
down.
too,
I
but
didn't
it
realize
sounded
you were
way
doing an
worse.
Anti-Semitic
We'll edit
podcast.
that one out.
I didn't realize that you were doing the dog. This is a dog whistle.
We're gonna
podcast.
don't. I'm muting you this whole segment. Oh yeah, I've
No,
seen
there's
some.
this-
I've seen some tricks.
I like read somewhere. Jews are just we have some really bad PR right now for obvious reasons, but like the worst of the PR, it's not the Israel stuff, it's that we're like trickster guys that are trying to get around the word of God through various little tricks.
I
And
mean,
one of the
I
tricks
don't
is
blame
that, like,
them.
one of the tricks, yeah, there's too many rules. And one of the rules is like you can't like drive on Shabbat or something, but the way they get around the rule is that they have some string up in the city. I gotta look this up before I say it. I'm just
What's the? I know that there's like a weird. There's like
around
a.
New York. Okay, I googled it. The line you're referring to is called an eruv. It is a nearly invisible boundary made of thin fishing wire and existing utility poles that symbolically encircles Manhattan and other neighborhoods in New York. And it functions as a religious loophole. Orthodox Jewish law forbids carrying items or pushing baby strollers outside the home on the Sabbath. By enclosing
Makes sense.
By enclosing an area with an eruv,
It's
space is
inside. That whole thing's a
symbolically-
house.
Still inside the house.
the whole
Yeah.
thing is
Hey,
one large private
Home is where your
domain.
heart is, man.
Yeah,
You're on the bus and you're inside your roof and you're like, I can live here, man. I don't
Hey,
know.
that's so funny. That's
gonna take my
that's what
shoes
it
off.
is. Yeah, that's what it is.
That is
So,
very.
What's okay?
difficult.
What?
That's
There's a
very-
lot of
that's
like little
funny, yeah.
electric things too, right? Like, what's
Yeah.
the? I've
Yeah.
seen.
Well,
I've literally gotten ads for like Jewish technology that sounds really bad, but that's literally what it is. It's like some sort of like analog tech that works around the rules where it like
that's so funny.
they do almost a Rube Goldberg
take-
machine to turn the
you gotta
lights
take-
on in their house. Dude, I'm not kidding. I've seen ads
No,
for
believe you.
I've gotten targeted ads for that.
I was gonna say a Rube Goldberg machine that you have to use like frequently for like being Jewish is really funny. Like a Jew, and maybe that's why it's called the Rube. I mean Rube Goldberg.
Yeah,
The Rube
it's in the name.
Goldstein
What do you think
machine.
he was doing?
That's how it happened.
He came up with all this shit on Saturday.
Yeah, he put up all the shit, and then he had to like knock,
He did.
knock down a domino to hit a bunch of other dominoes that would turn on a light switch or whatever.
Yeah, he's
But
like,
It
"Whoops,
knocks
I
a
didn't do
pork
that."
hot dog
I
into
didn't
his
do it.
mouth.
I didn't do it. It was the dominoes.
There's a
Well,
long
dominoes
machine that cooks. It knocks a hot dog on a grill, rotates it. The hot dog then gets blown by a giant fan. It falls onto a bun. Yeah, that's cool.
And you know what? Diddy was perfecting a new type of
A new
machine that
Rube
could do that even
Goldberg
more-
machine.
A new Rube
That's-
Goldberg
even
machine
better.
that would do it even more efficiently.
Yeah.
And Hebrew National
knocked
and
him
the
down.
conglomerate of hot dog manufacturers, they didn't want to see that happen.
I'm
They
trying to
had
think
sit
of.
down. They
That's why
probably
we
were
need a
like, well,
fan.
hold on. Are we really ready to give up this new crazy Rube Goldberg machine just for the hot dogs? And they decided, yeah, we can wait for that. They're
I'm
probably
trying to.
stealing his idea anyway.
What can
They're
I
gonna steal- They're
Google?
definitely gonna steal it.
What can I Google to find other like workarounds? Because I typed in. I will admit it. I typed in Jewish tricks,
Jewish workaround?
and
Okay,
all I
would
saw
just say
was.
Shabbat.
All I saw was
loopholes.
Jewish tricks can refer to clever misdirections and illusion techniques. As if it's like a sleight of hand. That's not what I'm looking for.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, you look up Shabbos loopholes.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Jewish tricks is really funny. Jewish tricks is really good.
Here we go. Loopholes for Shabbos. Let's see. Ooh,
Yeah, there are a
Vice
lot
has
of
a
them. Yeah.
Vice has
To
a
be
whole
fair-
article.
Growing up, we were Reform Judaism is the lowest on the totem pole of like religiosity in like the Jewish world. Like we're very like we like lit candles on Friday
Yeah.
and like said a few prayers, but after that we were doing whatever we wanted to do. Like we had the electricity on the whole time. Like the only people that observe that are are very religious Jews, and like we were like to describe my own Jewishness, I would say I am like an agnostic Jew. Like I don't
Sure.
believe in like
Raised Jewish, but not
raised Jewish culturally, but like I don't care if I if I have a wife in the
I don't
future
care
and she's not
if hell is
Jewish.
real or not.
Yeah, and that's one of the perks of being Jewish. No hell. There
They
is
don't
No
have
hell.
hell, right? Yeah.
we don't have hell. I think that they have like a version of it, but it's
Jewish
like,
hell.
There's a Jewish hell. Jewish hell. It's like it's what you guys hit me with the Jewish hell joke. What would Jewish hell?
Jewish hell.
hell.
They hate the
You
goys
can't
so
raise
much.
the rent.
They hate the goys so much. They're like, even in hell, I can't. We got to keep them out, man.
I was going more the route of like Jewish hell is you
You need
hit
to let your
tax
daughter
card.
ride a bicycle.
No, like
You just
something-
have
something
allergies.
more- Yeah, Jewish hell.
You got bad allergies.
hell
The
is having
temperature's a little too high. Your back hurts a little bit.
Jewish hell is it's a little too hot and your allergies are acting up. And that's
Everything else is everything
true.
else is
No.
normal though.
everything's basically the same, but you're just a little uncomfortable.
I do like the
And,
idea of
yeah.
a separate but equal hell where they're like only Jewish people are allowed in here.
For
Sorry.
Jews, that's as bad as the hellfire thing. That's
Yeah.
just they don't have the same, you know.
It
they don't have
is the same. It is virtually the same, level for us. Yeah. I hate being sweaty. Like I any amount of, but I feel like everybody hates being sweaty. I don't think that's
so
unique.
sweaty right now. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm fucking wet.
You know what's
I
funny?
feel-
Wet.
Yeah.
Our landlord, when I moved in, the landlord specifically was like, due to religious reasons, I will not be available to talk on the phone on these dates, whatever.
Is
And
he
I was
Jewish?
like,
Jewish?
yeah. And I was like, okay, makes sense. So I would, I'd forget and I'd call him and he would decline. He wouldn't
Just to
answer.
talk?
Just to talk, just to see what's up. I had a couple of questions.
Hang on, if he wants to get a beer.
Yeah. Well, no, I would like call him and be like, hey, our power's out, and he would decline it. And I was like, oh yeah, the Jewish holiday. But then whenever he needed something, he would call me on days that he was apparently unavailable due to religious reasons. He's
that's
done
really
that
funny.
twice.
Listen, if you're getting money, if you're banging on somebody's door because they owe you some Skrilla, the Shabbat don't care.
That's really
Do that
annoying.
shit on the Sabbath. Yeah.
That's cool.
We can be really annoying. We're an annoying group.
He's a
It's
great.
on,
He's
man.
actually a great
Is he-
landlord.
He's a good landlord,
He's
yeah.
a
Is
really
he
good dude.
All right, as long as he's
Yeah, we
good.
live in a rent stabilized building too.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
It's
I
not
like
too
I
to
bad.
work
work
in
in
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
I can get there on the train every day in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
What's your job, Alex? What do you do?
I work in a print shop.
Kill
so-
factory.
Kill factory?
Yeah.
I'm in the kill
For
shelter.
You're in
PETA.
the kill shot. You're the one that kills. You're the
He
one that
adopts
killers?
pit bulls
Yeah.
and then he kills them.
Kills them.
Pit bulls,
Mondami
dachshunds,
pays him to
whatever.
keep pit bulls
That's
off the
cool.
street.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. No,
Yeah, that's not too bad.
I went to a print shop recently, and it seemed like a very chill place to work. It was just a bunch of guys hanging out. I kind of like. I feel like I've only known. I haven't worked like a real job in like 4 years because I've just been playing poker the whole time. But
That's cool though.
and
jealous.
it's cool on the surface, but it's like a terror. It's a shit. We can get into that at a later date. But like, sometimes I think like my dream, my actual dream job is to have a job where I just get to like hang out in a non-corporate environment with like chill people where I don't have like. Does it get? I'm sure it gets like hectic sometimes, but overall, would you say it's like more of a chill? Like, do you like it? Is it?
I like what I do a lot. Our
It's
shop is
lying.
very we cater to a lot of enterprises and we make a lot of books and magazines. So like in
Interesting.
New York, there's like a lot of fashion brands and stuff that need us.
Mhm.
And they are very, very intense. And they
Yeah, I was gonna say.
if there's a lot of problems that can happen because we do volume, so we do like thousands
So I
of
was gonna
things
say
at a
this
time.
actually doesn't sound chill to me like at all. This sounds
But
like,
it is cool. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the machine.
It sounds like Alex is trying to turn you into a client.
No,
Yeah.
I mean
We do a
yeah,
lot
I
of
mean,
high volume work, very high quality. I could
if I ever
quote
publish a
you in
magazine,
15
I know where
minutes.
I'm going.
Yeah, you need help. I'll help. I'll give you a good
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. That's cool though.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
fun.
my
So you
job.
just do
I
the
want
poker?
Alex
How
to
long you
work
been
at
doing
my
that?
job.
I know. I want to work at Mitch's job.
What's Mitch's job?
I guess it's like kind of technically an accountant for an insurance company, but the company's like insanely chill. I work from home and I like basically game all day. All of my coworkers are old people, so any job that takes them 3 hours takes me like 15 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, because I know how to work
the dream.
Excel. They're pecking away, and I just copy and paste a bunch of numbers, and I got to do the math, but I know how to do math. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm really bad at math. I'm actually, I feel like I feel like a lot of like comedy people are not super mathematically inclined. I feel like that's more rare.
They don't need to
do
be.
do you tell people when someone asks, do you tell someone, like, if they're like, oh, what do you do? You know, not talking about as a living, but like your interest. Do you say like, oh, comedy?
That's a good question. I would say no, because I don't want to come across like a guy who is saying that I do comedy, but I'm
Yeah.
not making like money doing comedy.
Uh-huh.
Like when people like ask like what I do for work, I tell them like I play poker, and I always like quickly I'm like, yeah, like it's a weird job. I kind of just fell into it. It seems weird and maybe interesting, but ultimately it's just like a 9 to 5. That's like basically my spiel that I run through, which is maybe a little like insecure and defensive a little bit, because I just assume everybody thinks that I'm like a gambling addict when I
So
tell
you're
them
like an
that.
absolute beast. I imagine the movie I imagine you're like Kevin Spacey in the movie 21.
Well, it's a different
And Kevin Spacey in real life.
Well, have you guys seen? Thank you. Have you guys seen Rounders?
No.
I think I've seen. That's kind of an older movie, eh?
It's Matt Damon.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Who's in Birdman and
Malkovich, right?
also,
Anthony Keaton?
Malkovich is also in it.
Michael Keaton?
Not Michael Keaton, but Malkovich is in there. Ed Norton.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You guys should watch Rounders. Rounders is like as close to accurate a portrayal of like not what like my life is like, because that would be like insane. It'd be really funny if I was like
one to one my life.
Rounders is like, I guess that's the closest movie to what I go through every day. No, like because the movie there's like a lot that happens, but it's like it's just the nature of a guy who's like grinding, playing poker, and it's just like you're just doing it night after night, just trying to get into a game that is good that you can win money at, and you're just playing that game over and over and over again to make money. It's very boring. It's like it's objectively boring, but like people make a lot of assumptions.
Makes me think of the way you described it is how League of Legends felt for me when I was like really addicted.
During the pandemic,
it was like if I lose, I'm
you
like.
You guys both played? I never played, but I know people that play. So I'm loosely familiar with the culture.
I think it's the only game that I played Halo a little bit competitively when I was younger. Like I got paid to play Halo before. But League was like the only one.
Some tournaments?
Yeah. I did I only did online tournaments. I never did like get flown out, but I did some online paid tournaments and did some like MLG shit, whatever. But League of Legends was the only game that like I truly was like addicted to for a minute, where like if I lost a game, at least at the beginning, if I lost a game, there would be like a pit in my stomach. But if I won, I would feel indifferent. I'd be like, okay, and I'd go to the next. All right, another, fucking
I should have won.
Rung on the ladder. I'm just that much closer to nowhere,
Yeah.
Like
that's kind of how it feels. Like I feel like like poker for me is just a means to an end. It's purely so I can pay rent and have more time to live in LA and make videos.
Do you do LA things?
Yeah.
I don't do as many LA things as I would like to do. I will say I went to a Dodgers game yesterday. That's pretty LA thing. It was the first Dodgers game I ever went to. It was fun.
Tickets cheap there or no for Dodgers games?
Tickets were insane yesterday because it was One Piece night at the stadium.
Okay, yeah.
And the tickets so my roommate bought these tickets he spent like $800 on a ticket.
Whoa.
I had no clue. He told me initially that they were $80 a ticket, and I was like, "Oh wow, $80." Okay, because I was like, "Oh, he's gonna get this like collectible thing that they're giving out, and then he's gonna sell them, maybe make like $80. Whatever, free ticket to the game. I'll take him up on that.
Sure.
Maybe he can have my collectible and sell it. That's fine. It's worthwhile. I've never been to a Dodgers game." Yeah. Then he hits me with the fact that the tickets were $400, and I was like, "How much are these things selling for?" And he told me that they're selling some of these like One Piece things, these cards that they're giving out, they're selling for fucking like $650 right now.
$18.
So it's like,
Let's see,
so it's like a guarantee. It's a guarantee that you're gonna make like $250
Let's
after
see.
like putting in $400. Like if you look
Dude,
on eBay right
there's
now,
a 971 with 3 hours still to go.
yeah,
Here's
it's insane. So
This
we
one's-
should have flown out.
Damn.
You guys should have flown out. But before the game, like when he told me that, I was like thinking about it. I was like, I would have like, I wish you would have told me. Like I feel like I would have given you money. I feel like I would have paid for my own ticket just to sell it. And I was like, could I like invest in one of the car? And he's like, yeah, if you like paid me for like half of one of the tickets, we can split one of the cards 50-50.
Ooh, that's how he gets you. Dude, you're
do
stuck.
it?
We'll see. I think he's gonna hold it for a while to see. But I think like we're guaranteed each to make like at least like $100 each on it, even if we hold for a really long time. So it's like we will like make some money off of it, but it could be a lot of money. So we'll see.
Some of these are selling for a lot on open.
I know, it's insane. In the hat they gave out hats also.
Yeah.
The hats are all selling for like $100. So it's like
from
you're
what I
gonna get
know, the
stewed.
One Piece card game does move pretty quick, and there might be a new card that.
Well, I
Like,
think
but
it's
I don't
more.
know
I think it's.
fully.
I think it's the novelty though, because One Piece
limited
is
print.
huge.
It's the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers element of it
Okay,
that it's like special because the last year's cards apparently sold for like crazy money.
Dude,
So
I
he's
hope you
getting
get
in,
embroiled in some like dark underbelly situation because of this.
I would love it,
starts,
dude. It's an interesting world to inhabit.
That's how it starts, dude. Trying to sell the One Piece card. Next thing you know, you got blood on your hands. I'm telling you.
Yeah, blood on your stool.
I'm trying to I'm trying to have my life be as close to Rounders or some other gambling movie as possible, just to have. I want to have an Uncut Gems type
Blank check.
I need to
I haven't
figure
seen
out.
Blank Check.
Oh, it's fucking great.
Oh, dude, it's not a gambling movie, but it's cool.
This is a good movie. Yeah.
It's kind of about a kid who finds a blank check. Yeah.
What's that Frankie Muniz movie where he's
he turns blue? Where the guy turns blue?
Yeah, and doesn't he get really? Isn't it Paul Giamatti that turns blue?
Paul Giamatti. You know, it's a great movie. Sideways.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I think I watched Sideways at a bar. It was playing on TV with no subtitles, and I watched it pretty much in full. It was at syndicated bar theater.
No sound?
No sound, no subtitles. Nah, dude.
You loved it.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good, and you know, all things considered, the parts that I saw, not bad.
I was gonna say, if you think it was good, then you should watch it with sound.
Just wait until you turn the sound on. That's how.
Wait until you hear the sound version.
I got into the mindset of a deaf guy and was like, "This is not. I could live with this."
I went by accident. I went to, I think it was not Obsession. I saw a movie. Was it Marty Supreme? I saw a movie that was a subtitled movie, but it was like an English movie, and I was like, "Why are there subtitles?" And I realized that I bought tickets.
You went to the CC. I do that sometimes. It's kind of nice sometimes.
I'm a subtitles guy. I like watching stuff with subtitles typically, but to see a movie in the theater, that was the first time I experienced it, and I did not like it.
Dude, I think the Obsession that Alex and I saw had subtitles.
It did.
Yeah.
The obsession that I saw was fine. It was a different movie. It was either Marty Supreme.
It was a different movie. The Obsession I saw was a different. It was a totally different movie.
Obsession I saw was actually The Ring.
Yeah, it was a totally different movie. Sheep Detective. That's my fault. I walked into the wrong theater. Just let it happen.
Where's the girl? You're like halfway through the movie, and you're like, "There's supposed to be that girl."
You know that movie Nightcrawler? you know the movie Nightcrawler with
Nightcrawler.
Okay,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
So there's also a superhero.
Movie guys.
Oh yeah.
We love movies.
You guys got to hit me on Letterboxd. We got to become Letterboxd.
Dude, 100%.
We gotta become emergency Letterboxd best friends.
So Nightcrawler, right? Awesome movie. There's apparently also a superhero called Nightcrawler. Okay,
yes, there is an X-Men.
I go and see Nightcrawler. I bring my friend who's like kind of normie. We've watched the movie probably an hour and 20 minutes in, and he turns to me, not even making a joke, and says, "I thought he would have had his powers by now." And I'm
That's awesome.
I was
so
I
sick.
literally I was like
God bless them,
I
dude.
hadn't
That's
I didn't
sick.
know that Nightcrawler was a superhero character.
He teleports.
I looked at
he's
him.
Mystique's son.
I looked at him and was like, "What are you talking about?" This was up in Buffalo too. We were the only ones in the theater. He turns to me in all honest, like totally earnest. I thought he would have had his powers by now.
That's so
I-
funny.
It sounded. I thought he was making like a joke. I was like, "What are you
It would have
talking
been
about?"
a good joke. It would have
Why
been,
would he-
Yeah.
it would have been a great joke.
It would have been a
Like,
slam dunk.
Yeah, hour and 20 in, the movie's almost over. Like
I was like, why would he have powers? I had no idea why he would have powers. I was thinking like maybe there was like a trailer that made you believe that he did. No. Oh wait, did I ever tell you guys? You know the movie Hereditary?
Yeah,
Okay,
the movie.
so this is a quick. This is a
We
quick
gotta
little.
talk after this opinion. We gotta talk Ari Aster. 'Cause
Oh,
I have
yeah.
a lot of Ari
I
Aster
love
stuff.
Ari
Okay,
Aster.
yeah.
So
I
too.
do too. All right, good. I feel like we're all on the same page.
I
But
went
maybe it won't be
to
that interesting
Hereditary.
conversation, but- Yeah.
I went to Hereditary. Invited one of our friends who I hadn't seen since high school. Right, his name was Chetko.
Wait, did you guys grow up together?
Yeah, his mom was
We were
my mom's
friends for
best
like
friend.
20 years.
No
Growing
shit.
up.
Okay, I didn't. Yeah, I guess I didn't know like your guys' relationship. I didn't realize you guys have been, like were like childhood friends. Also.
Oh yeah.
Pretty
We
cool.
knew each other
Nice.
forever. So so Chetko, I invited him. I hadn't seen him since high school. I was maybe in my junior year when Hereditary came out. I invited Chetko because I knew that he was studying film at college. So what I'll save this until the end because it's a funnier reveal. So we went and saw Hereditary. He was like, "Oh yeah, let's go see a movie. I'm a film guy, whatever. I'm back in Buffalo." So we get tickets to Hereditary. The whole movie he's watching like this and is like, what I thought was so scared that he was like genuinely disturbed by it. You know, like it looked like he was borderline tears. He was peeking. He was doing the classic peek. And I was like, oh, he's bad with horror. This is so funny. Movie ends. He's distraught, right? And I'm like, it wasn't that bad. Like, yeah, it's scary. It wasn't that scary. Turns out he goes to a Christian college, is a born-again Christian, and was fully convinced that seeing this film invited the devil into his life.
Oh my God,
And
that's awesome.
he immediately like called his parents and was like, I need to be cleansed. I need to go to the church. I need to apologize to our pastor. Like, so the whole movie, he was so scared because he was like, fuck, I'm going to hell for watching this
Why
movie.
would you ever watch a movie if you believed that was possible?
He did like no research. He did no research at all.
I guess not, dude. It was. I went with my
awesome.
brother and Chetko.
So cool.
The second Chet left, we were like, "That guy's fucking weird. We're never talking to Chetko again."
Dang, yeah, that's a weirdo, dude. What the fuck?
Did you know this guy as well, Alex?
I
Did you
never.
guys-
No, I don't think so.
No, you weren't.
No,
yeah,
I think
that's, like,
he was a year below me, so he was 2 years below.
Did he go
Alex
to
is
our
a
high
year older
school?
than me. Yeah. His name was Chetko Timmons. He had a
Simmons.
a rat tail. He was in Mr. Whatever's class, my tech class that I took. He was like,
you know, if you showed me a picture of him, I'd probably remember.
yeah, he was cool. In high school, he was really cool. And then he, I guess, got into this Christian college and then like became a born again. But he was also
wild.
studying film. But he was probably studying like Song
there
of the
are a lot of-
South or something.
Well,
like
I was
yeah.
gonna say I feel like there's a whole industry of like Christian films that make
Yeah.
a lot of money because
Dude, I really
there's a
think
whole
that's
demo
what he was
of people-
doing.
Yeah, those films are just fucking brutal. I feel like there was like some mainstream actor who like had like a fall from grace that like showed up in like one and it was like a story.
I mean, Mel
can't
Gibson
really
does
remember.
that all the time.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, I'm sure he's doing. Yeah,
He,
Passion. I've never seen Passion. Have you guys?
haven't seen Passion either.
It's lit.
I've never seen that. Never seen
it's
Apocalypto.
badass. Christ was
Apocalypse,
badass.
dude. Please do yourself a favor and watch it. It's awesome.
I've heard it's a great
Mhm.
movie. Yeah,
It is-
like
It's lit.
It's like Blood Meridian. If there was if they ever.
I
made a movie.
just read Blood Meridian.
I'm
for the
reading
first
it now.
time.
Reading it. For the first time.
I just read it. Have you read it, Mitch? You read it?
No, not yet. I know enough about it. I watched a YouTube video on it before.
Yeah.
Yes.
How in are you? How deep in are you? Are you guys
Chapter
books guys?
10.
You guys books guys?
I'm a books guy.
I
like
just recently started getting back into books.
yeah.
Books. I love books because they help me go to sleep. because
That's the whole reason I'm into it now. Is
that's why I read.
before
That's the
bed.
only reason I read, so I can go to sleep. Like
Yeah.
I
Film
because my
anywhere
schedule.
for free. That's cool too.
Yeah,
Dude.
I enjoy. I have like a library card, but I love how like wholesome this is getting. I have a library. I love to read. I love books.
I love to
Hey,
read.
buddy,
Books are,
yeah.
yeah,
Sue me.
yeah, books are great. Yeah,
It's on
sorry.
your reading list, kiddo.
So there are a few. So I actually posted about this like not too long ago on my Instagram asking for recommendations, and this girl that I'm like friends with recommended this book about Charles Manson in
Oh.
like the 60s, and like how like I think the thesis of the book ultimately is that like there might be like some CIA connection between the
Yeah,
Manson
I know
murders
that
and,
whole
like,
Almost
story.
certainly there is. Yeah. What's
Same
the name
with
of the book? Is it
John
Helter
Wayne
Skelter?
Gacy.
it's not. So Helter Skelter was written I think by the prosecutor or somebody.
Okay.
I think I could be wrong, but
I think
like
you're right.
um this book is about like this guy who he was just like he's a journalist. I like just started it. I like barely know it, but it's just he is just doing the work to like kind of he's just discovering inconsistencies in the prosecution's various arguments, and also like the murders like happened. It's just he's questioning like why.
Yeah.
And I think that there's going to be a CIA. One of my favorite books I read a few years ago about the CIA that kind of got me into reading about how evil and scary the CIA is this
Yeah.
book called The Devil's Chessboard, which
Okay.
I
Check
highly
that out.
recommend. Super interesting book. It's basically just about how Alan Dulles, who was like one of the first like CIA directors, he is just like the most evil guy in human history or American history rather, and he just did a
Human
bunch of
history.
evil
Ever.
shit. Human history is like, but he's up there. He's
Yeah.
easily
It
like
certainly
top.
is. I mean, if we're talking about
he's-
most people in yeah.
He's up there for sure. But
Dude,
yeah,
John
Devil's
Wayne-
Chessboard.
John Wayne Gacy also. There's a good book. I'll have to find the name. There's a really good
There's
book
a
about.
CIA connection between
So
John Wayne Gacy.
Well, so John Wayne Gacy obviously went down as like the sole killer, but there's like an infinite amount of evidence. One that he was out of town for like 4 of the murders confirmed. There's receipts from different places that it's like, okay, the bodies were buried under his house, but he was in a different state, guaranteed. They found literal like receipts that he in person bought things in different states. 2, there's people there's like eyewitness accounts of a person that got away, someone that was kidnapped by Gacy and got away, that said, no, there was several people in the room. I had a thing over my head, but I know there were several people. And then also there's like 1,000,001 different situations where they found like what is it called, like client books when they raided Gacy's place. He had like literal binders of client names and stuff, and there was a bunch of like high level CIA agents, high level police officers.
Is there
like,
a book about this? Is it?
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
book about it?
Yeah,
What's the book
I'll
called?
have to find what it's called.
Yeah, that's like right up my alley.
It's pretty crazy.
The CIA is just so scary and interesting to me. Like the amount of power that they have is like they have like an ungodly amount of power, and it's like pretty much unchecked, and like it's
JFK.
that yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm fully convinced
the crack and AIDS.
Everything, yeah. Like
AIDS, crack.
Without spoiling the book, the JFK, basically the first half of the book is like teeing up the argument that the CIA killed JFK.
Oh, for sure. That's like, and Martin Luther King.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's easy. That's an easy one. I think they've even proven that.
The MLK one was easy, and that
I was gonna say Ocean Gate, but I decided that's not as funny as I thought it would be.
Ocean Gate.
It's funny though. I do like it. People don't. We haven't joked enough about Ocean Gate. And
you know what I like to imagine? I was trying to think of a way to tweet it, but I couldn't. But when Ocean Gate was going on, I wanted to do some sort of tweet that like there's a reveal that they also brought their little Yorkie on the submarine for some reason too. And the worst part, their little Yorkie Samantha could not agree to being on the submarine.
Well, you know who would have loved that news? Alex.
Alex,
love that.
because of how he loves to kill the.
I kill dogs
because he loves to kill
Kills the
little
dogs.
animals.
Yeah,
That's
If
true.
you start connecting the dots, you'll probably find out that I put
Alex
Samantha on
would
the
have seen
damn-
that tweet. I would have seen that tweet and laughed, and Alex would have seen that tweet and be like, "What's funny about this? I do this all
Delete
the time
this.
at my
Yeah.
job.
I
I put them in a submersible, send them down into the depths
Something,
of the
dude,
Hudson
something
River.
about- something
Amateur
about, like-
constructed submersible.
something about small animals, something horrible happening to small animals in like a insane scenario. Like something about it is like kind of funny. Like I also was laughing at the idea of Extreme Makeover Home Edition, and they blow up my house, but my my like teacup poodle is still inside, and I'm like, no.
Here's my pitch for that. This is what I was thinking of when you said Extreme Home Makeover. But I like the idea of. Did you guys ever watch those shows like What Not to Wear? It was like a TLC show
Yeah.
where I
Trading
watched it with my
Spaces.
my mom sometimes. We would watch What Not to Wear, and there's this gay guy and this woman, and they would go in and they would make over some person, and they would totally change their wardrobe. I like the idea of like an extreme makeover show, and they make over the person, and one of the things of the makeover is they get rid of their dog and they replace it with a different dog. They replace it with a dog. They're like, now that you have a different style, your dog doesn't really fit your current style, so we got you a new dog.
We got
And
you a
they
new
just
dog
got-
and a
they just
bunch of
got
like
rid
black friends.
Yeah, we got you.
We got you some
improved.
cool black friends now
We got you
too.
some people. We got you some Colombians to hang out with.
Your group was a little too white. We hooked you up with a couple POCs. Trust me.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be,
Yeah.
dude. A lot of
Mitch,
those.
how long have we been going for, by the way? I just want to.
I was gonna
I think-
say, yeah, we're I feel like
been going on for a
what
minute.
Do you guys have? Yeah, what do you guys have going on? I don't want to take up more of your time. This has been very fun though. I'm having
Nothing going on. I'm just.
Yeah.
having a
learning a
blast.
lot.
We're at
Milk,
154. You wanna wind down?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure, I'm
Yeah,
down.
we get hit a solid 2 hours, and
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm cool with
So
that.
Sammy,
yeah.
let me ask you something, buddy. Do you feel
Yeah.
like we've become closer friends?
I do, yeah. I feel
Me
like I've
too.
gotten to know, well, like I've known Mitchell for years now, but I've really only known you through his references to you, and I've seen some of your tweets before and been like, oh yeah, I think he's Mitchell's friend. He's pretty funny, and
because he's
and-
Mitchell's friend, not because
Because
of
he
the,
must be
not
funny,
because of the content of your.
Not because of
tweet.
what
No,
I'm seeing
yeah.
here.
no, yeah, but
These tweets suck, but he must be.
yeah,
He's gotta be
He's-
fine.
I was just like, one of these is gonna be good eventually. Like, he's Mitch's friend. Like, no, that was not my experience. I don't want to pretend like it was, but I think that we've become closer friends, all three of us together. I think you guys.
definitely.
I think there's a world where you guys became 0.05.
Oh, just a little bit closer, yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
definitely.
just-
Oh my god.
If
Just from doing
anything,
this,
it didn't get any worse,
didn't get
No,
worse.
No. It can't get
which
any
is
worse.
rare.
Yeah.
It probably got like a tiny percentage better, and that
You know what's so
That's
funny? You
something.
and I had only talked, like, besides text, you and I had only talked once, and I lived in Boston, and we, like, hopped on the phone and talked about comedy for, like, 2 hours, and it was, like, the middle of
remember.
the night for me.
Yeah, it was the middle of the night for me too. Yeah, it was definitely the middle of the night for you.
I can't
because
remember
you were on
what the-
Eastern time.
I can't remember what the context was. We just, like, hopped on a call and just talked about comedy.
We definitely. I'm sure we talked about.
That's cute.
I'm sure
I like
you.
that.
It was
Yeah.
very cute, very wholesome. I'm sure you I think that was when you recommended me Nirvana the band of the show, and I
Oh,
still
yeah.
haven't seen.
Probably.
I still haven't seen
This was-
Nirvana the band
see,
of the show. The movie, and
I tell people
need
I'm
to
gonna-
do it. Yeah, I need to watch.
It's
I
huge
watched
now.
a little. I know everybody loves it, and I'm happy for those guys. Like I definitely. I need to finish the show because I only watched a few episodes because I like, couldn't find them all. But I need to finish watching, but I especially just need to. I heard the movie is essentially a standalone movie that
Yeah.
you're,
Mhm.
You don't have to
it's-
watch the show.
have
Would
to
it
watch
would make
the
it
show.
funnier because there's like
Yeah.
some references, but I recommend it to a lot of people that never watched the show and they loved it. So
Yeah, no, it's definitely on my list. Like, you guys are not the first people to rave about the movie. So I like in terms of the people whose comedy opinions I respect. So I definitely it's on my list. When it comes out on like streaming, I'll definitely
it's on
check
streaming.
it out.
Oh, the
Already?
show's not. Movie is. Show's not.
Oh, well, where's the movie on?
Where is it streaming? Let me see.
I have
Apple TV or
HBO
something?
Max.
HBO.
I might have Apple TV.
The show, the
Why not?
movie, streaming. At least I thought it was on streaming.
Find out.
Oh, you know what? It's only for rent.
It's for rent.
That's how they get you, dude. That's how they
You have
get
to
you.
watch
Yeah,
you have to watch Rent before you fucking watch.
You have
it.
to watch Rent.
before-
Yeah.
You have to watch Rent.
Man,
You have to
dude,
pay
that's
rent.
tough.
You
They
have
made
to,
you
you have
pay
to watch
rent.
Rent. And you have to learn all the songs. You have
Yep.
to learn the 525.
You know what's cool?
5,000, 2,000,
Yeah.
25
It's so hard.
minutes.
That's
so
that's
tough.
one of the only musicals that's about AIDS. Isn't that amazing?
Is that true?
I think
Wow.
it's the only one.
Yeah,
Unless there are
probably.
more, but
I mean,
I
That's the
can't
only
think
musical
of.
that's about
I can't
paying
think
rent.
of any other ones.
I
Yeah.
loved that
It
movie.
went-
I loved that when I was a kid and had no idea it was about AIDS. I just loved the
Yeah.
music.
Motherfuckers are dying in the movie, dude. What are you talking about?
I don't
Like, you
know.
didn't know.
Well, I
You
didn't
didn't
know that it
know.
was AIDS. I
It was
thought
AIDS,
like,
yeah.
oh,
A
they got
disease.
the
Sick.
flu.
They got sick.
They
They
got
got
the
sick.
flu.
The
They got
They got
flu.
scarlet fever.
Oh, they have a bad. Yep. I mean, I don't know, dude. I remember loving that counting song when I was a kid, like very young. I had no idea what AIDS was. There's no way.
When did you guys learn what AIDS was?
I think I was
Birds in the
probably
beat
12.
when my dad got it. No. When my
I was
dad sat
diagnosed,
me down
yeah.
and said, "Son, I was
I've got
cruising
it.
and I flew a little too close to the sun."
They didn't have prep back then.
No. Now AIDS like isn't really it's not really much.
It's
of a
not
thing
real.
anymore.
They proved
even
it's
HIV,
not real.
Even like it's never been a better time in human history to be gay. It's like
cruise,
you're-
yeah.
Yeah.
you can do whatever.
I know.
And
Well,
it seems pretty safe from what I've heard.
it's extremely safe. Take this as medical advice.
Yeah.
If you're
everybody
gay,
should be cruising.
Do not use a
Cruise,
condom.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even use
Don't-
prep.
don't-
'cause
don't even
whoever-
think
everybody
about
is
it.
using
Don't use
Doesn't
prep. It's
matter.
a
You guys-
waste of time.
It's a waste of time.
You're wasting
waste of
everyone's
time.
You're wasting everyone's time.
The amount of time it takes you to take the pill is a waste.
It is a waste
of
of
time.
time.
Hooking up with
That's
guys.
that's seconds of your
you know
life
how
you'll
many
never get
guys
back.
that you could be hooking up with in the time that it takes to
Look,
get on.
guys
prep?
will
You
not
could've
fuck
hooked up
with
At
you.
least 2 guys,
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, guys will not fuck you if you're on prep. That's just how it is.
Because
trust
they don't
me.
want-
It's-
They
it's
know that if
cringe.
you're it's cringe.
It's
If-
cringe.
and if you're-
It's like wearing a helmet when you're biking.
Yeah.
It's cringe.
it's-
Dude, that's a real
cringe,
thing.
Boring.
I watched a documentary about dudes that like wanted to get. I know we're winding down, but
I
real
saw
quick.
it. Yeah, they're called bug chasers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
bug chasers.
There's a scene in that movie where they're like,
That's
yeah,
amazing.
like being wearing protection is like cringe. I mean, they didn't use cringe because it's from the 90s, but they basically were like, yeah, using protection and like not letting 1,000 dudes blow in your ass is cringe. Like, what are you,
I
a
get it.
baby?
I
Have
fucking get it,
anonymous
man.
sex with 1,000
You know what's
guys.
You know something funny? I don't know if you were being serious, Alex, when you said like I get it. I can understand.
I do. Yeah.
I genuinely I see the vision. It's not worth it. That's not something that I
I mean,
would personally.
it's
be
just
into,
like
but
people
could
that
I
hate to wear their
understand?
seatbelt.
Yeah. They're more hardcore than I am. That's all.
They're just
I'll
more
say.
hardcore.
Yeah.
They get off on like the danger of it, but it's like it's not even the danger. Like they like want it. They like
Yeah, they
want
wanna
to
have
be
it.
like. But I kind of get it. I don't
Dude,
know.
it really is like driving without a
I get
seatbelt.
it.
Some people
I-
just
yeah.
it's hey, it's uncomfortable. I feel like I heard that. You don't hear that much anymore. Oh, the seatbelt's uncomfortable. I feel like I heard that all the time when I was a
They
kid.
made it more comfortable.
I
They
put
made
it on the
more
other
comfortable.
side.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Seatbelts were more
Seatbelts?
comfortable nowadays.
Seatbelts used to be. That's what like.
Seatbelts
like an
used to be
edgy,
like hell on earth.
Like-
They were torture.
I like like an edgy comedian and today doing stand up and being like, kids are so soft these days. They didn't have to deal with uncomfortable seatbelts.
That sounds like something Jerry
were so
Seinfeld
damn
would say.
Can you believe how uncomfortable the seatbelts were?
What
They were
the
so
deal with
uncomfortable.
comfortable seatbelts?
When I was taking my 17-year-old girlfriend when she was when she was getting her learner's permit,
I was
and
teaching my
had to drive her
17-year-old girlfriend.
Have you guys ever seen that?
To ride
that
a
one,
bike.
That one stand-up guy, his name's like Ben Kaplowitz. He's super funny. His claim to fame is that he did a set once that got filmed and went viral of him. It was him as Jerry Seinfeld, and all of the jokes were about.
I've seen a bunch of clips of them. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I love that. Have you seen this, Alex?
I've never even heard of it.
Okay, wait. One final thing. Who was, and I've been trying to figure this out for a long time, and I know that you know the person, or at least you know who they are. Comedian named Matt did the Louis C.K. themed comedy show where all of the comedians had to be naked and jacking off.
Matthew Golden. Matthew Golden.
Okay, I literally Googled
he's fucking
Louis
hilarious.
C.K.
Matthew
jacking
Golden-
off set and nothing, couldn't find it.
Matthew Golden is super funny. Fun story about me and Matthew Golden. When I was doing like this character on Twitter, that's like this like tech guy.
I
Mhm.
loved that bit, dude. I
Thank you,
loved
man.
that.
Yeah,
That was
thank
great.
you. I'll still whip it out on occasion. But yeah, I haven't done it in a while. I just haven't been inspired to do it, I guess. But like, when I started doing that, it was like in 2023, and I was like a fan of Matthew Golden. Matthew Golden was definitely like influential in terms of like that character, because it's like Matthew Golden has this character who is an SNL writer.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
And I've never revealed to anybody the true influence for the character, because my character is based on a guy.
Sure.
There's actually a world. I think I've maybe told a few people, like a few like close. There's a world where I like told you, maybe, Mitch.
You might have.
Have I told?
I
did
know
I-
we've
did I tell
talked
you?
about. I know I talked
That
about how
character?
funny it was, so you might have been like, "Oh
There's
yeah,
a
it's
world
from
where
this."
there's a world where I might have let it slip, but basically like less. There, it's not true that I haven't told anybody. I've told very few people, but it's never been revealed who it was, and I'm not going to reveal it here just for that person's sake, and also just for the sake of the joke. But it's a guy. It's a guy who lives
That's
in
cool.
New York, who was a software engineer. I don't know what he's doing now. He probably still is. But he was a software engineer, and he was a software engineer who partied. And I just thought that was
That's
a really funny
cool.
thing.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy is hilarious. Like, this guy is so unintentionally
It's because,
funny.
dude, there's a lot of real people like that.
Yeah.
All over
Yeah.
Manhattan.
Yeah, and it's
I
like,
will say, I was
awesome.
getting on the Manhattan Bridge the other day, and you probably don't know this, Sam, but at the base of the Manhattan Bridge on the Manhattan side, there's this little concrete park, and people who use drugs intravenously hang out there like a lot. It's just like a
Yeah.
perfect spot for them to hang out.
Yeah.
It's not, nobody's really looking at you up there.
Uh-huh.
And I was riding my bike, I was getting on the bridge, and I look, and there's a guy who's clearly just gotten off of like working at like some tech company. He's got like the backpack, he's got like a hat that has like some tech logo on it. He looks totally put together, shooting up right there.
that's awesome. And that's
He's on a
like,
downward spiral.
Alex,
right?
close your
Yeah.
window. It's pouring so bad.
Shit, I know.
Oh, it's raining. You guys are
Pouring.
dealing with all the elements in New York right now. That's kind of crazy.
It's
you guys.
it's
extreme
pouring
heat
so
and
bad that
rain.
I couldn't even hear part of Alex's story because like there was thunder and my AC was getting blasted by rain.
That's really funny. No, that's crazy. My guy is different than that. He's not doing drugs that are like life ruining with the intention of just like he's
He's just like a tech frat bro.
He's a tech frat bro who was
Yeah.
like grew up as a nerd and is just like enjoying that he has a lot of money now and is just like probably of above average attractive. It is basically he's a guy who works in tech, who has money, who gets pussy. That's the joke. Like that or that's his personality. And I was like, that's really funny. So that was just the I just pushed that like I like 5x'd, the absurdity of it and just made it more annoying. But that guy, shout out to that guy, love that guy. He was my main influence. But Matthew Golden's kind of general like pompous thing, I really like, and there was definitely
Big
I implemented
inspiration.
some of that. Yeah, it
Yeah,
definitely.
you
it
did
definitely.
well with that.
Every music artist I've ever met, I fucking hated. Every single SoundCloud artist except for like 3 of them, I was like, holy shit, these people do not live in the real world. Like, I will never in a million years get along with this person. Despite
Well, say-
online us being like very chill and being like,
Yeah.
oh, we both make music that's similar, cool. And then I would meet them and like joke around with them. Like Alex and I just went to a show the other day, and our friend, I won't say who it was, but our friend, he's really cool, really funny. He gets it. Most of the people there, fucking total
Dog
stick
shit.
in the mud.
Fucking
Like,
suck.
It was just
Music
like,
people are
holy
They're a
shit.
different type like person.
Yeah.
They're just different. They're just different. Like music people aren't like that funny. A lot of
They
the time.
almost
No,
feel more like
They're
businessmen.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
are
yeah,
businessmen.
they're businessmen, and they're cool, and they're cool in a way that I have never been and never will be.
They're cool in like kind of like a lame way. I don't know how to
They're cool in a way-
describe
I
it.
think a lot of them seemed like sex predators. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
really,
I'm
very
literally
honest.
Alex and I
them,
got
yes,
on the
yeah.
subway and we were like, I think the main differences were like we're both just like dudes that can like
You guys are, like,
hang out.
normal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can like
yeah,
go to
they-
a party and have a beer. Those kind of guys like
Yeah.
have to be, you know, doing something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're strivers.
I
They're
couldn't
fucking
imagine them at a
strivers.
dinner
That's the only way I
party
can
that
describe
isn't.
it.
Yeah, which I'm not saying I'm better than them. I'm just very, you know, it was
we
just
are.
a different
I'm
vibe.
very cool,
But
and
I'm not
very
saying
hot,
I'm
and
better than
everybody
them.
I've
I'm
ever
just
met
saying
likes me.
you know, I'm not above them, but I do look down on them, basically.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Look
I
at the-
definitely.
I met
I
the
felt
guy. The guy
similar.
from The Wire came into the shop once, and I kind of told him to fuck off.
Which guy from The Wire? I've actually never
Bubbles.
seen The Wire. Who?
Bubbles. He's a famous actor. He
What's-
came in. He needed help with something, and I kind of told him that we weren't the place for him. And then I realized who it was later, and I was like, rats.
Andre Royo.
Yeah,
Andre
he's
3000.
one of the main characters in
Alex
The Wire.
exposed himself to Andre 3000 on accident.
Mhm.
That
The
was his
flute
big.
event.
That was my biggest fumble. I was at a porn theater and Andre 3000 was there,
He was
and
playing
he said
flute.
you jack
Are you
off like a
joking?
girl. No, yeah, I'm joking.
Okay,
He
I was
said
like, well,
he said you jack off like a girl. You call that a stroke? He's like, how do you even come with that? And I was like,
I'm like,
Andre
oh.
3000?
I love how I was like, wait, you're serious?
Yeah, I'm a big porn theater
Yeah,
enthusiast.
yeah, but you said it in such a genuine way that I was like, what? Is he serious?
Yeah.
I think he's
Oh
being-
yeah, I love the porn theater.
Yeah.
I'm a movie guy. I love.
That's
the
how
porn
Alex
theater.
and I.
We're
So
all movie guys.
our
We all love
Alex
the
and
porn
my
theater.
our you know our mothers knew each other, but we didn't really connect until we started talking about porn. You know, like 15 or so. It was like you know
That's
every
enough time.
single day we'd get home, we'd boot up Pornhub, and I'd be like, "Did you see? There's that
You guys
new
Is
are
that like a
video."
porn dude or
Analyzing
whatever? Porn guy, porn geek. Who's that
The
guy?
porn
Mitch?
geek, the porn goat. That's what Alex used to have a podcast called The Porn Goat.
The porn goat. We
And
talked
he would-
about porn.
It was pretty cool. It was approaching porn from a strictly technical, you know,
Yeah.
completely removed the lust aspect from it.
From the place of like an auteur.
Yeah,
because-
precisely.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
very
We're
hard to
critical porn
recognize.
viewers.
There is a lot of artistry that goes into it. Obviously, it's very different than film. Film, you know, you're focused on cinematography, you're focused on acting, you're focused on the story. Porn, I'm not focused on any of
Focused
that.
on, you're
I'm not
focused
focused
on
shit.
The
well,
money shot, you know,
I'm-
the
I'm
mise en
focused
scène.
of the money
Facts.
shot.
I had a
specifically.
joke the other day. Wait, let me say this real quick because I think you guys could probably make it way funnier. I had a joke that was like a guy watching a film guy that's watching porn, and you know, like Chekhov's gun and mise en scène and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
he
yeah.
sees like
Chekhov's
this.
penis.
He sees the stepsister like doing laundry, and he's like, "Holy
Chekhov's
shit! This is the
stepsister.
inciting incident."
This
Oh
is-
my! Chekhov's gun.
Something's
This
gonna
is
happen
the
with her
fatal
later.
flaw. Yeah.
Something is gonna happen with her, and it's probably gonna happen when she gets stuck. Chekhov's laundry machine. She
Yeah.
gets
Chekhov's
stuck in the
strap.
laundry machine. Yeah.
All right, I'll end the recording there, but
No.